Hello, my name is Lucas. I'm taking C++, and this is the project that I made. So I chose to make Sudoku, and this is because I have like a passion to play and make games. I like doing that. I decided Sudoku because I thought it'd be fun to make. Um, yeah, it sounded like something I could do with like the skills that I had learned over the course of this class. So that's also another reason. What did I learn and use for my project? I learned a lot about classes and matrices. So in the game, the class stores a bunch of functions, which functions are like things that do very important things. Like, for example, there's one function that prints out the board. There's one function that checks if the column has any duplicates. Basically, the class, it contains like the core of the game. And matrices are used to create the Sudoku board. So this is basically like a matrix, is what it looks like. And down here, this is also what a function does. It checks if whatever you guess is correct. So this is what the class actually looks like. So as you can see, there's a bunch of functions here, and these are very important. Set board, it sets the board to like a pre-made board, and it's used for testing purposes. Check square, like it checks if there's any duplicates in the 9x9 area that it's in. And so it's basically stuff like that. And this is basically the matrix that actually has the board. And so when you're printing it out, the zeros become the spaces that you have to put your numbers in. All right, so this is basically the game. So it'll print out the board and it'll ask you to put an input. So if I do like, see, it'll say I got it correct, and it'll place it in the area that I put it in. So A1 would be like here, and then it placed 9 in A1. So let's say I get it wrong, like if I do like C1, 6, it'll say you got it incorrect, and I have to rerun it in order to like try again. All right. So one of my favorite parts about working on this project was learning and utilizing matrices. And so basically it was pretty fun to create the Sudoku board. Also, I learned a lot about it. Like I had to check the columns and the rows of the Sudoku board and stuff like that. And if I were to improve my project, I would add like generation. So the Sudoku game that you saw, it was like the board was already made. It was the prototype board or the testing board. And so also more advanced word checking AI, I guess, like AI that can like understand that something is wrong. Because right now our AI is kind of simple. It has some flaws and more levels that vary in difficulty. So like more or less spaces. And yeah, that's my project.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you some questions. This is part of um the project. Um, how would you improve it? Like you said that you would add different levels. How would you implement that in your game?
Well, it has to tie to generation. It has like a tie to do that. So first I would have to make like a board generator that generates a board that is correct and you can like actually play it. And I guess I'll just like crank up the rates of like a space spawning there, something like that.
Okay. would you add any differences to the UI? So for now, I just have this is a console game. So you're basically printing A to I and from 1 to 9, indicating the index of the board. But would you ever make changes to that or no?
I mean, yeah, I would. I'd probably, if I find like a better way to do to do the UI, I would probably do that.
Okay.
That was the one that I thought of though.
Do you have any ideas of how to do that or no?
I mean, as of right now, I think it's like, I don't know,
Okay.
but
Okay. Thank you. Fair enough. All right. That's pretty good. Good job. I think we can stop screen sharing now.